you don't have a system that takes care of the educators, the efforts of the educators to create a regulated classroom will be undermined. One of the things that we've seen over the last couple of years during the pandemic is increasing awareness by organizations about self-care, about the needs of the people in the organization. And many organizations have, again, with good intentions, supported the development of individual self-care plans. And they brought in resources and supports to help people learn how to meditate and think about putting together a self-care plan, which is all well and good. However, one of the things that we know is that you can have the best self-care plan in the world, but if you go back day after day after day to an organization that is grinding you down, the self-care program can't overcome the destructive impact of being in an environment like that. And so we've continued to urge the development of organizational care models where the organization itself really looks at its own practices, program elements, and policies to ensure that they're in synchrony with basically a belief system that we're going to take care of the people who are doing all of this hard work. And again, it goes back to respect. If you claim that you respect your educators, you have to pay them adequately. You have to give them professional development opportunities. You have to consider co-teaching opportunities to sort of distribute the burden of some of these challenging activities. You have to think carefully about hours, about progressive maternity leave. You have to think about professional development in the area of leadership and trauma-informed care for your school board and for your administrators. Because if they don't understand these things, then they continue to use conventional organizational thinking about how to make schools effective. They're going to continue to grind down educators. And the consequences are not just that educators will, number one, flee the system, or number two, burn out so they're less effective. You're going to have profound impact on the outcomes of the school. Kids aren't going to want to learn as well. Parents are not going to be as engaged. The test scores are going to go down. All of the metrics that indicate success as an organization are going to go down. So it really is in the best interest of an organization, of the school district, of the school itself, to learn more about how organizations can become respectful, how they can create a sense of safety, how they can create a sense of community that leads to effectiveness. And I know it's possible, but I think it really needs to take place. There have been corporate organizations that in industry, there have been a number of other human service organizations, hospital corporations, for example, that have gone through a very intentional process to do this, and they've seen significant improvement in all of their outcomes. And I expect that when schools begin to do this, the same thing will happen.